Hi, I'm Ross Benjamin reporting for the Offshore Gaming Association. That's OSGA.com, your number one source for information on the offshore sportsbook industry. That's OSGA.com. I'm going to be taking a look at the two NFL playoff games on Sunday, January the 6th. Just reminding you folks, I'm currently taping on Thursday, the 3rd of January, so these lines are subject to change depending on when you view this video. Let's start with the game between the wild card team LA Chargers, and they're going to be traveling to Baltimore to take on the NFC North champion Ravens. That kickoff is slated for 1:05 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, and according to Five Dimes, Baltimore is currently a 2.5-point home favorite in this contest. This is a Ravens team that finished the year strong, winning their last 3 and 6 of their last 7 games, and the Ravens also won their last 4 regular season home games as well. In my estimation, when you have a team that can run the ball very well and play stout defense at playoff time, they're fully capable of making a deep run. And if you followed my article on OSGA, which made a lot of predictions in terms of Super Bowl odds and teams I think that are the best bet, sleepers, maybe a year away, I included Baltimore as one of my 2 sleepers here in the NFL playoffs. And the reason being, this is a Ravens team that's number 2 in the NFL in rushing, number 1 in total defense. And that's a recipe for success and a possible deep postseason run for the Ravens. And if I like them to make a deep postseason run, I certainly am going to like them in this game. And let's not forget, back in Week 16, not too long ago, Baltimore went into Los Angeles to take on a red-hot Chargers team at the time, and they dominated the LA Chargers in that contest, winning 22-10 and holding a very potent Chargers offense to less than 200 yards of total offense in that contest. I like the Baltimore Ravens here, minus the 2.5 over the LA Chargers. The other game, we're going to see the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles travel to Soldier Field in Chicago to take on the NFC North Division champion Bears. That game is slated to kick off at 4:40 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. And currently, as we speak, the Bears are a 6-point home favorite according to Bovada. You want to know how the Bears did as a home favorite this season? I'm glad you asked. Chicago went a perfect 6-0 straight up in ATS as a home favorite during the 2018 regular season. And conversely, since 2016, the Philadelphia Eagles are 0-6 straight up in ATS as a road underdog of 8 points or less when they're facing a foe like Chicago, who's coming off a straight-up win by 5 points or more in their previous game, and the Bears coming off a double-digit victory at Minnesota in their final regular season game. So something to consider in that regard. That was a very surprising trend that I found on the Eagles because they've had quite a bit of success over the last few years. This is also a Chicago team that's gone 4-0 straight up in ATS in their last 4 games overall, and 9-1 straight up in ATS in their last 10 contests. So not only have they been winning, they've also been covering the spread and making bettors a lot of money while doing so. This is a dominant Bears defense that's number 3 in total yards, number 1 in scoring, and number 2 in sacks, as the Bears have sacked opposing quarterbacks 50 times this season. And that's a concern for a Philadelphia team which has allowed their quarterbacks to be sacked 40 times this year. I know Philadelphia has won their last three. They got a little bit of help. They qualified for the playoffs. And yes, it's starting to be eerily similar to what we saw last year when Carson Wentz went down, Nick Foles taking over as the starting quarterback, and Philadelphia making that magical run to winning a world championship. I don't think that that dream is going to come true this season for the Eagles, and I think it's going to be put to an end right here on Sunday. I like the Chicago Bears here, minus the 6 at home over the Philadelphia Eagles. Repeating again, my Sunday NFL picks for in the playoffs on this coming Sunday, as I just touched upon. We're going to take the Baltimore Ravens minus the 2.5 at home over the LA Chargers, and the Chicago Bears minus 6 at home over the Philadelphia Eagles. Be sure to visit my website, rbwins.com, where you pay a little to make a lot. There you'll find all the picks that I personally wager the most money on. Folks, I'm coming off a terrific 2018 postseason. I look for that trend to continue in 2019. I'm also doing very well with my NBA and college basketball picks. That's rbwins.com. Till the next time, good luck with all your picks.